Oh, it's not done yet. Good morning. This is my, I think, second or third attempt at filming a YouTube video. And I will film the entire video and then get to the editing part and then fall off and not edit. So I'm really gonna try and do this because I want to get back into YouTube. It might not be a full, sorry, it might not be a full week vlog. Maybe I'll just do a couple days to get back into the swing of things because it is the editing that takes up the most time. Anyway, what a way to dive into a video. Hi. It is, I think, December 30th? No, December 29th. This is off to a rocky start. I am so exhausted for some reason. I know why. I did not sleep very well last night. So I'm really tired, but thankfully I'm just working from home this Monday. I have some things I need to get done today for my work at the law firm and some things for socials. And then I have to run today. I guess let's do a quick, super quick life update moment. So we're in the new apartment and we love it. And I'm training for a half marathon, which is in March. I am a needle pointer now. I'm working, this is my current project. Treat people with kindness. Harry Styles fans will know. This was gonna be a pillow at first. Now I'm gonna frame it and put it on the wall once I finish all of the background. Another update is that I'm diving into my spirituality and reading a lot and listening to podcasts and working on feeling better overall, like my mental state. I reached a point a couple months ago where I was mentally feeling so crappy that physically it was like manifesting in my body. I felt sick, lightheaded, faint all the time. And so I really started to invest my energy into just feeling good and planting myself where my feet are and not living in my head so much. The goal is to not live in my head at all, but that's a goal, not present. I share more about that on my Instagram, so if you're interested to see what I've been sharing there, you can go. I'm sure I'll share it here too because this is even longer form and I can chat your ear off here. I'm gonna get to work now. I was just reading and having some breakfast. I'm so tired though, I might have another coffee. Ugh. I usually do have two, but later in the day. I'm having a little mid-morning snack. Maybe this is not super appropriate for mid-morning. I don't know, it's like 11. I'm having 2 string cheese and a Diet Coke because I don't want to have my second coffee before 12. So we're gonna have a Diet Coke and a little snack, and I'm sure Alfie's gonna beg for these, right? He's already begging because he's not super trained at all. That's okay. I'll give you a piece, okay? I've just been working at my computer. Not a big update. I changed into my running outfit. This is from Lululemon, and my leggings are just black leggings from Lululemon. I love their Wonder Train line for leggings when I'm running because they're like truly sweat wicking. And then this material, I think is the same thing. It's just for the top. I don't know, I just made that up. I'm gonna get back to it, but I just want to check in. Whoa, whoa. I just heated myself up some leftover stew for lunch, but I want to show you my running outfit. Actually, I'll just show you that later. Never mind. I am moving to the island to do work because I gotta lock in and I gotta eat. So let me show you this. My sister is a very, very good cook. She is a better cook than me and she cooks more often than me. I make very basic meals on repeat. We make the same meals, but I learned them from her and whatever. She's a very good cook. You can't really see it. Let me show you this. Homemade beef stew with potatoes, peas, carrots, tomato paste, beef. It's so, so good. I'm really excited to eat this. I didn't get a lot of beef. I think I have like 1 piece of beef. This is just the leftovers from last night. So I'm gonna have to have something after, maybe with a little bit of protein, like more protein, to make sure that I feel full. Not that this is not gonna make me feel full, but you know what I mean. I wanna eat a little more protein. So I'm gonna eat this, continue working, and then I'll make a coffee because I'm going on a run probably in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. 2 hours because I need to digest. So that's the check-in. And look who's over here. He smells the soup or the stew. Just got back from my run and I have you positioned behind the sink because I need to clean my sneakers. I do this after pretty much every run in the city because the streets here are dirty and I like to keep my shoes looking as fresh as possible, and it's always the toes that get brown. And the snow is melting outside, so I like stepped in a bunch of puddles. It's inevitable, and these shoes are gonna get busted. I'm gonna have to buy obviously another pair before the race. That's recommended anyway. But I spent good money on them, so I want them to be as like nice as possible. So I'm just spraying Shout on the toe. And then I'm gonna let these air dry in the hallway because again, I stepped in puddles and I just cleaned the apartment yesterday. Can you tell that I'm type A? And like my things to be clean. The run felt really good, honestly. This is a 3-month training program. I think like 14 or 15 weeks to be exact. It's for people who are athletic already, like are already fit, and not really necessarily runners. So I kind of fit that category. I already work out. I already feel that I'm fit and I'm just not a runner. So this is designed for that. And it's been good. The first week we started at like 2 mile was the easy run. And then now my easy run is 3.5 miles. I'm on like week 3, I think. Yeah, definitely week 3. And my long runs are on Saturdays. I do yoga on Tuesdays and Fridays as my like strength / rest recovery from running. And then I run on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. First run of the week, done. And it felt good. It is cool. I'm like just spewing here. It is cool to like feel yourself building endurance and getting better at something. Like 3.5 miles 2 weeks ago, like during my first week of running, was like super daunting and really hard. And now it's not as hard and it's my easy run. So it's just cool. It's cool to notice that when you're consistent with something, it pays off, and that applies to like a million things obviously in life. The thought of running 7 miles on Saturday is incredibly daunting to me though. Like that's, I think, gonna be the longest run I've ever done in my whole life. Before it used to be 6, now it'll be 7, soon it'll be 13.1. All right, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. It's all right. What? Come on. Come here, Abby. Why are you freaking out, huh? Good boy. He's happy to see his sister. Oh. Oh. Who's a good puppy? Hey, pup. Who's a good pup, huh? Ow. We're out of mozzarella, or I didn't buy it at the grocery store. I forgot, like the ball. So I'm using 3 mozzarella string cheeses, and hopefully it's the same. Office on Tuesdays, so when I do go, I wake up around like 6:15. Oh. I woke up Poppy and he was at the door. I wake up at 6:15 and I'm in office by 8. I am gonna do my makeup and read some morning mantras that I journaled. These I just pulled from Gabby Bernstein's book that I'm reading. I think I would like to make my own at some point, but for now I just have hers, and I'm gonna read them out loud to myself in the mirror as I do my makeup, because it's how affirmations work. These ones are about I guess I could read you a couple for some inspo. I am relaxed, non-resistant, and clear. My day unfolds with ease and grace. I'm energized and inspired. I start my day with positive thoughts and energy. I'm having fun today. Creative possibilities are available to me. My body is rested and my mind is clear. I like that one. So these are just some general ones. I think that apply to her mostly when she was writing this book, but I like them. They're nice general affirmations, so I'm gonna do those while I do my makeup. Realizing I forgot my coffee at home. That's such a bummer. I have the coconut milk prepped in that to-go cup, but I forgot the K-cup and my Trivia to make it at the office. They have free K-cups there. They're not wonderful, I would say. They're not my favorite. Maybe I'll buy myself something. We'll see how I feel when I get there, but dang. I'm good, yeah, I'm good. I just got home from the office, so it was like a quick turnaround. I am home from the office. I just got off a brand partnership call with my manager and a brand that I'm working with. I'm working with them for the third time in January, and I'm really excited. I really enjoy working with this brand, and I just like their product and their brand in general, so that felt really nice. I got some ideas down. I have some creative juices flowing, but I just wanted to do a little chatty check-in because I have been feeling, I'm just gonna dive into it. I've been feeling like an overwhelming feeling of just gratitude today and yesterday. I mean, in general, I really try and be focused on what I do have, and I do feel grateful all the time, really, just for life. The last 2 days have been extra strong, like this feeling of just like I get to live this life and exist and experience everything that I am experiencing and experience things that I don't even know are coming yet. Like I just have been feeling so in tune and overwhelmed with that feeling. Like I feel it in my chest. I don't even know. I've been writing in my journal. I bring my journal with me places, and I've just been like writing that when I get that feeling. And the last 2 days has been pretty strong. It feels really good. And I was also having this thought yesterday when I was walking to run errands after work. This might sound super whatever. I felt like a overwhelming love for strangers around me, where I'm like, everyone here is a human being trying their best to make it through the day, or just trying their best in life, and they're trying to find joy and connection and have fun along the way. And that made me like kind of emo in the moment. I was like staring at people and being like, oh my gosh. I knew before that, obviously, that people have their own stories and everyone has their own life and experience. And I'm not like egocentric in that way. I mean, it's probably human nature to be egocentric to a certain extent, but I knew that before yesterday is what I'm saying. And yesterday I really just had this moment where I'm like, I just want to hug like all these people. I don't know why I felt that. I've just been feeling very positive recently and aligned and centered, and like good things are coming. I just really feel it. So it's a good feeling. I'm gonna keep it going. And this is a big contrast from where I was in the summer and early fall, actually all of fall. It was very turbulent. I feel like even now it's still kind of turbulent, but I'm feeling much better and more calm and, like I said, centered than I did before. Time really does do a lot, and obviously so does growth and work that I've been doing to like get this mindset. It's 3:30 now. I need to walk Puppy, move my car. I have a to-do list. I'm gonna have a snack. I'm going to yoga at 6:30 tonight with my sister, and it's like not even 5 yet. And I want like a chip, like savory, salty chip. And I'm kind of torn between these two. I think I'm gonna start with this, and if I feel so inclined, I might have both. And that's a cool recovery moment that I wouldn't even have one of these a couple of years ago because it's bad. It's not, but it's just my thought process. It's rush hour. I'm gonna eat my snack while I watch some Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and do some stitching. Made some good progress on my background last night, so I'll be here. Just got back from evening yoga with my sister. We like to go together when we can, and it feels so nice. The local studio is just amazing. Like, all their instructors are so good, and every flow that I've done there has felt lovely and so restorative and healing for my body. So that was amazing. Now making some dinner. We're having chili salmon in like an Asian style bowl, which we make all the time here. It's very simple. All you put on it is chili lime seasoning.
This is a test for all of us.
Right now, no. Before I dive into my pre-run toast and coffee, I need to share what happened this morning. I had the clearest dream of my pop, who passed away over 2 years ago now. I woke up and I just sobbed. He was 94 when he passed away, so he was not super, obviously, like active and mobile, and moving around wasn't easy for him. And in this dream, he was moving around much more easily. I've only ever known him as my grandpa, like as an old man. So he still looked older, but the way he was moving was fluid, and like he was able to bend down and pick things up, and he had to kneel down and he was able to get up, and he was happy and he was laughing, and it was so surreal. Like it looked so real, and it sounded like him. He had a very distinct voice and a very distinct laugh, and my family and I still will quote him in his voice, and it just makes us all laugh because it was so unique to him and such like a nice memory. And so I saw him and I like had a moment with him, and I was like sobbing and hugging him and saying like, I miss you. And I told him about the quotes that we would say from him that make us laugh and that we look back on like fondly. We were like, oh, I still say this, and I remember how I used to say this, and he said it in the dream, and it made me laugh, and I hugged him. He said, I'm watching over you, like I'm always watching over you.
our moment together was over and I went to get my sister, and we were in the house that we grew up in the den, and I went up to her and I was like, Sophia, you have to, like, I just talked to Pop, like, we have to call him. And I said, I was like, record this on your phone so that we have his voice forever, because you're gonna hear his voice and like freak out. And so she called him, or I called him, and he picked up and he did his usual like yellow. And I started bawling immediately again. Sophia had her moment with him, and on the phone he said again, he's like, I love you, I miss you, and I'm always watching over you, like I'm always with you. I like forget other details of the dream, but I woke up already crying and I just journaled immediately. I wrote down all the details that I could, and it was disjointed. It didn't make sense because I would write things and then I'd be like, oh well, this happened before, so it was whatever. I was just free flowing writing the dream out. But I think that the timing of this, that I'm having such like a detailed dream of someone who I was close with, and he was the closest person that I had in my life that passed away. Like, I've never had someone so close to me pass, and I've definitely asked him to protect me and my family, specifically me and my sister. I've definitely asked that. And so to hear that in the dream, I'm like, oh my God. It was just so clear, and so it was his voice 100%. Crying on the internet. Obviously, like, I'm crying, but it was a good dream. It was a very good dream. With all this other work that I've been doing on my mental state and my spiritual side, and like, I really have been diving into spirituality. This timing of it, like, it doesn't feel coincidental. It feels like, okay, another step towards something. I do feel very connected right now and grateful, and today's gonna be a great day. It's a very chill day. I'm about to have my coffee and toast. I have to go run 4 miles today, and then I'm gonna come back and shower, have lunch, and my sister and I are going to Soho to do some Christmas returns and shopping because there's a lot of good deals out, and she has off today. So we're having a sister day before John comes in for New Year's Eve. I have plans with him and our friend who is visiting from London. It's gonna be a good day. That was just a crazy start, and also the fact that it happened on the last day of the year, is that significant? I feel like there's some meaning there. I have to reflect on that. I'll report back.
And I are back from doing our Christmas returns and a little bit of shopping. A little bit. I bought one thing and I want to show you. Everything else on the Christmas return trip was put back on a gift card, so I'm going to do some online shopping in a second. But I got these cute boots from Anthropologie. They're just a little pointy toe, short block heel moment. Leather. This is like my first boot like this with the pointed toe. It's sophisticated, it's classy, it's elegant, and it's comfortable because it's a low heel. I was at Dolce Vita because I was returning this boots that my sister got me, because she got me basically this, but just tall with a wide calf and a higher heel, and I wanted to do a tall boot with a kitten heel, like a skinny heel. And then I saw these at Anthro and I was like, perfect, I'll get this, and then I'll use the Dolce Vita gift card to get a tall boot version in a different color, I think, because now I have black. So maybe I'll do like brown or something, or dark green. We'll see what they have. But it was a nice trip. I might wear these tonight. It's New Year's Eve and John is driving in now, so we're gonna get dinner, the two of us, and then we're meeting our friend from London, or who's visiting from London, and his girlfriend for drinks after, so I might do this. A lot of walking today. I'm very tired. And because it's New Year's Eve and I'm going out, I am gonna have a third coffee at, I think it's like 4:30 or something right now. I'm about to do it. Because it's New Year's Eve and I need the energy, I'm not going to bed at a normal hour. So that's my reason. And I'm tired. I ran 4 miles and I'm tired. I didn't sleep super well. So let's go.